Hello and welcome to the Wait_A end of the year special extravaganza. I do not know what I am going to title this, but welcome to my end of the year special. Things are going to be a little bit different. This is a lot more structured than normal, and I do have to warn you, my hair changes constantly throughout this video. I have a clip in it to make it look a little bit more presentable, but that's not even helping out that much. And also, there might be some sections where I need to use a mic. Case in point, the one I filmed yesterday. I needed a mic for that, but right now I'm not using a mic because it's pretty silent. But, oh, phone. This video will be divided into sections. Section 1, the intro, which is the section that you're on right now. Section 2 is my general 2020 experience, where I'll share a little bit about how my year went, but not too in depth because we'll get into that later. Next section is remembering 2020. Basically telling you some of my highlights and favorite moments of the year that both you as a viewer and my friends took part in. Next up is the Q&A that I asked you guys on Instagram. The special area is unseen footage. It's only 3 videos, but it is still some unseen footage and extra content for you guys. And lastly, the final thank you and goodbyes. There will be timestamps in the description so that you can navigate this video easily if there is only one section that you are interested in. But if there isn't, let's continue on with the video. Welcome to the technically first/second section of the video, my general 2020 experience. I thought I would change it up a little bit for the different sections. I hope that you enjoy that. So my general 2020 experience, I'm gonna keep having to adjust the light constantly. The year started off pretty irregularly with the whole earthquakes and stuff. It also started off with me taking online classes because of the earthquakes. We couldn't really be in class because they couldn't tell if the schools were safe or not. We should have known, guys, that this year was not gonna be good, but at the start of the year, everything was going great. I got to see my friends a lot. We did homework different places. We went to each other's houses. It was amazing. And then I had 2 weeks of school, 2 or 3 weeks of school, and those 2 to 3 weeks were kind of very weird because Zoe and Kiara weren't there. Those few weeks were very out of the ordinary. But little did we know we wouldn't have an ordinary for the rest of the year. Then the pandemic happened. And I think we all thought that it was gonna be, you know, just a cute little weekend, maybe a week or 2, but it's December and we're still in this, and we are probably in this for the long haul. So wear your masks and wash your hands, people, because please do the right thing. But after the pandemic started, classes became a bit more difficult, and eventually I passed the 11th grade with great grades, and then summer came and it was my birthday. I turned 17 this year, and then summer came and went, and then I entered senior year. I am officially a 12th grader. Well, I've been officially a 12th grader for about like 6 months now, but senior year has been difficult in some areas and easier in some. I think the teachers are going easier on us because a pandemic, but I also think it's more difficult since personally I don't have that interaction with people that I loved to have between classes, and hey, I don't understand what this is, can you explain it to me? Now since everything is all virtual, yeah, I can be like, hey squad, I don't understand this, but it's not the same. Oh, that's real bright. Overall, 2020 has been great. In the whole academic aspect, it's been kind of meh, but in the more personal aspect, I have to say that this has been probably one of the best years of my life. In terms of business and everything, business is booming, and I couldn't be more grateful with everything that's going on in the world, people still want to support me, which is amazing, and I cannot find enough words to express how thankful I am. Today is the last day of 2020, and I do have to say that I am a little bit sad because this has been a roller coaster of a year. Definitely one for the books. And I'm kind of sad that it's over, but I'm also happy because we have a new year to look forward to, and hopefully things are better. Knock on wood. I told you my hair was gonna change a lot, didn't I? Sorry if you can hear the dogs in the background, but I am running out of time to film this, so I guess I'll just have to talk louder to cover their barking. Oh my god. Sorry if the lighting is a little bit weird. I wanted to sit down on my bed for this section, and I have a light over there, and whoa, I looked at it straight into the bulbs and now I'm a little blind. This section is Remembering 2020. Now, for this section, I wanted to do something a little bit special. I kind of wanted to just talk to you. So, like I've mentioned, and will continue to mention throughout this video, my first big accomplishment, well no, I actually only mentioned it once at the Q&A portion, but my first big moment of this year was getting my driver's license. I did a whole video on it, and I can link that in the description. I got my full driver's license, which was a very important moment for me while the world was quaking. Well, Puerto Rico was quaking. The next big highlight moment was getting to go to Facio to do homework with Kiara and Lusaida. It was so fun. I also made a video on that. It's my 200th video special, so there will be a link for that in the description as well. The next highlight was the Ana Jimenez vlog. I love that video so much. I love all the Hira vlogs in general, but that is the only Hira vlog that we did while in 2020, which I'm very sad about, but what can you do? After that, the pandemic started. And then some high points, which is why I wanted to sit here, ignore my hair again, is this blue wall. This blue wall has helped me out immensely, and I'm sure you know where this is going. This year was my best year in terms of Rocio-centered content. I did 2 Rocio specials, Rocio versus El Coronavirus and Rocio versus Classroom. There was going to be a third one in August with Rocio versus Teams, which is the new app that we have to use for school. But this wall, you can't really tell right now because it's very overexposed, but the paint is starting to separate. I finally was able to use footage that I had been holding on to since October of last year, when Rocio Season 2 was originally planned to be a movie. I was way in over my head, but I had it all edited, and then the power just dipped, and then my computer died and I lost all of the edited footage, and so I couldn't. And so I kept the footage and turned it into a second season, and this wall has been through it all because everything was filmed on this blue wall. After that, I got to do a lot of, more quarantine-centered content, like making Bon Appetit's banana bread several times and turning it into a menu item of mine. Going to Wendy's several times. Trying TikTok challenges even though I don't have a TikTok, like the mirror trend. I tried the Vogue challenge. I did some quarantine things like painting my wall. I did some drive with me's, a mail unboxing. I did a haul of what I had bought during quarantine. I also did my first ever collab. I also rebranded my channel. I got into nail polish. I also was able to vlog some occasions with my friends, socially distanced of course. I also got into reacting to mostly K-pop, but not just K-pop. I unboxed several Apple products like my AirPods and my second iPad because the first one broke. and I unboxed my new phone. All of those will be linked in the description with my Apple playlist if you are interested in watching that. I made a lot of cake this year, and I did a lot of, bonding with my friends over the phone and text. So this year has been very good to me. And the more I see my friends grow and also myself grow, I notice how truly important this year has been for our development. So I am very thankful, I guess, in a weird, twisted way that the pandemic happened, because I feel like it brought us closer together in times where it feels like we are being drifted farther apart. Why? Oh my god, there is a $20 bill being slipped in through my door. Can you see that? Let's go on to the next section. Okay, now we're on to section 6 of our end of the year special. This is the Q&A portion. Now, I wanted to make this a little bit different and a little bit more sit down, since I usually tend to sway around a lot when I speak. So I really hope that you enjoy the lit tree in the background and my improvised light, and I also hope that I am in focus right now. I'm also using a mic because it's currently raining out, so you can see our production value it's going up. So I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram. Let me see right before this if there are any new questions. Oh no, there are no new questions. Let's begin. If I know the person, I will mention their name. If I do not know the person, I will not mention their name to respect their privacy. So my first question is from Zoe and says, will you post recipe videos? And the answer to that is yes. I have very big plans for 2021 in terms of the content that I want to make. I definitely want to step it up, since I feel like this year, because of quarantine, I have definitely been lacking a little bit, specifically on the quantity and quality, and nobody wants that. So yes, I do plan on making recipe videos and just general cooking videos. Next question, we're already diving into the K-pop, is fave Twice album. Okay. Now, this is where I'm gonna get canceled a little bit. I still haven't heard all of Twice. I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing. So what I really have to choose in between is Fancy You, Feel Special, More and More, and Eyes Wide Open. And I really like Fancy You, like a lot. I literally have it downloaded. Car. It's 1:30 in the morning. Why are there cars on the road when there is un toque de queda? Anyways, like I was saying, I have Fancy You downloaded onto my phone, but I would have to say that Eyes Wide Open is my personal favorite because, one, there's more songs, and two, I just feel like I enjoy the more mature sound that they've been giving us recently. And so I'd have to say that Eyes Wide Open is my favorite. I think that's a little bit of a cop-out, but it's the truth. Next one, it also has to do with Twice. Who is my bias in Twice? Oh, the fave Twice album was asked by my friend Nathani. Hi. Bias in Twice. Okay. My bias in Twice is Mina. There is no if and or buts about it, but I do have to say that a strong bias wrecker is both Momo and Sana, which I feel a little bit hypocritical. What the fuck? Y'all, it is literal, you can't see that. It's literally 1:31 in the morning. There are alarms going off and there are cars on the street. What is happening? Anyways, I think you're just gonna have to put up with the alarm noise in the background, and I might have to talk a little bit louder. But anyways, my bias is Mina and my bias wreckers are Momo and Sana, but I feel a little bit like a hypocrite because of I used to hate Momo. Like, I don't know. I had a very love-hate relationship with her. She kind of creeped me out and she wasn't really my fave. But now it's like, Momo. But I love all of them except Chewy and Chaeyoung. I'm sorry, not sorry. Next question. How has it been selling in 2020? Oh, that one's interesting. Okay. Selling has been both good and bad. At the beginning of the year, before quarantine happened, I sold in February for Valentine's Day, and back then that was my highest sale ever. I made, I believe, about 40 cupcakes. Like 40 individual bundles. Okay, what I sold was this rose cupcake, and in the container it had some space around as like a buffer sort of, and you got to choose if you wanted to have M&Ms or kisses in the space. And so I think I made like 40 of those, and at $5 a pop, you can do the math and see how much that generated. I basically didn't sell for anything until Thanksgiving. I wanted to sell for Halloween, and I even bought some ingredients for Halloween like typed things, but I didn't end up doing that. So I did the Thanksgiving sale, and I literally planned it the week before. Since I didn't think that many people were gonna order, I was like, okay, I don't mind doing it, even if it's a little late. But to my surprise, people wanted cake and other goods. I had to provide. So the Thanksgiving sale became then my highest earning sale to date. I had about 40 orders, maybe I'd have to check my spreadsheet when I totaled it all. Maybe it was close to 45 orders. And almost every single order had multiple items in it. So for this sale, instead of just selling one item, I sold 4 different things. Let's just say that people really enjoyed that sale. And I'm not gonna lie, I made a significant amount of money off of it. Oh, after that, people already told me, hey, are you gonna sell for Christmas? And then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll make a Christmas sale. And so I did the Christmas sale, which, by the way, that video is coming up on Friday or maybe Monday, depends on how lazy I get. But anyways, for the Christmas sale, again, I decided to sell 4 items, but this time I was doing it a little bit more prepared, since last time I got a very high volume of orders. But I still thought maybe people aren't gonna order as much, because typically for Christmas you don't really buy sweets. It's more of like a Thanksgiving dessert type of thing. But I was wrong. For this one, I sold 4 products again. I still have a bag of the cookies. I can show you. Wait. Sorry if I'm a little off center. So this is what they look like all packaged up. I sold a bundle of 6 cookies for $5, or each cookie individually at $1. And people also really enjoyed that. I had to make, well, in total I made over 200 plus cookies, but I sold about 197 of them, I think. While most people might say that selling this year was very different, and which I can agree, it has been very different, but I can say that I have been very blessed this year. Next question is, what groups do you listen to? Well, in terms of K-pop, I listen to, obviously, Twice. I listen to Mamamoo. I listen to ITZY. I listen to Blackpink. I am starting to get into G-Friend. Who else do I listen to? I'm trying to give aespa a shot because I enjoy Black Mamba. But in terms of US music, in general. I really like Chloe and Halle. I like SZA. Obviously Beyonce. Sabrina Carpenter. Let's check my Apple Music. And Little Mix. Oh my god, why did I forget about Little Mix? That ties into a question. I'm just gonna skip to that question. My friend Andrea asked, how do I feel about Jessie leaving Little Mix? Okay, I have two sides on this. The one side, which is, they're both perspective of mixers, but they're different perspectives. One perspective is of the supportive mixer, which is the opinion that I align with the most inside of myself. That it was good that she left. Like, she needed it. Even though we want to pretend we do not see it, we all know that she is the one that got the most scrutiny out of all the other girls in the group, and it is because she looks different to them. And like she said several times on interviews and in her documentary, no matter how thin she is, she will never be thin enough for the general public. I do think that she needed to leave. And personally, I don't think that this is actually like her leaving the band for real. I think that the girls might do an album or two as a trio, and then when it's time, when they all are on the same page to leave and close the chapter of Little Mix, which I hope doesn't happen, but when they start taking on solo endeavors, I think that they might release one more album but not tell us that Jessie's gonna be on it, and then surprise Jessie's back. Maybe I'm being too hopeful, but the next question by my friend Andrea that has to do with Little Mix is fave Little Mix album. Okay. This fluctuates a lot. I usually really enjoyed the album that most recently came out, but ironically, I always find myself getting drawn back to DNA because I really like the other songs, not the singles, but definitely the classics, either DNA or Salute. I go back and forth a lot because I enjoy the songs on them so much. Next question. What recipes do you have planned to show us? And I'm gonna tie this in with another question, which is, am I going to do any recipes from Dessert Person? Yes. I have big plans to do a little series, maybe not little, maybe a pretty extensive series on the different recipes of Dessert Person, and like a non-professional chef and a home chef trying to do these recipes. Granted, I do have more experience than your typical like beginner, but I still think that it would be very interesting to see how easy are these recipes to follow along for your average home chef. My SD card is about to be full, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Next question. Will you be posting more regularly? Sorry for the light drag. Love you. Love you too. Okay. So if everything goes according to plan, yes, I do want to post more in the new year. Definitely. I always plan on posting more. And I actually want to stick to what I said previously, because I had mentioned that I wanted to change my uploading schedule due to school and stuff. And then I just didn't upload. Like there are gaps of like half a month between some uploads, and that is not what I like to see. So I do want to stick to the Monday, Friday uploads, and if I have an extra video, throw it up on Wednesday. And hell, it was to the point that I didn't even do Wade's Winter Wonderland this year. Like, that's weird. I usually do it, and I just didn't. The next question is art. It just says art. I want to do more art videos. I think this year I only did like 2 or 3, and one of them was a collab with my friend Paola, which she asked a question. She asked me próximo proyecto de arte, which is next art project. I really do not know. Actually, yes, I do. I know what I want to do, but am I gonna do it? I don't know. Next question from Kiara. Hi, Kiara. She asked 2 questions. Okay, question number 1. What was something new you discovered about yourself this year? The main one, that I like to paint my nails. I've always known that I'd like to paint them, but I didn't think I'd actually enjoy it, but now I do. Next question. What do you consider to be one of your highest points of the year? I think at the beginning of the year was a very high when Facio and, you know, that era where we were still able to go outside pre-quarantine. I'd say my birthday was a pretty high point because I turned 17. And next question. It's from Chadai. Hi. What new things do you have planned for 2021? Like I mentioned, I do want to do some more series. I do also want to take more time into producing videos. This is my first time producing anything this highly produced. Like, this is a whole ass production that is literally from one day to another. But oh my god, I looked at the phone screen because I took screenshots of the asks from Instagram, and it said 4:24, and I was gonna be like, you mean to tell me it is 4:24 in the morning? No ma'am. No, but it's 2 in the morning. Anyways, I do want to take more time into producing videos and editing them because I really put in a lot of effort for the thumbnail for the iPhone unboxing video, and I really like how that turned out. And for the Chocobar Cortez vlog that I posted yesterday, I also took my time with it a little, and I wanted more of a cinematic type of look to it. And so I just want to like think and plan out my videos a little bit more so that in the editing process it's a bit easier and I have a clear direction where I want to take it, not just let me record and see what happens. Next question, also from Chalai. Do you feel like 2021 could be your year or meh? Okay, I want it to be my year so badly because it's the year that I've been waiting for literally my entire life. It is the year that I graduate high school. That's crazy. And it's also the year that I turn 18. A lot of big things are supposed to happen next year. Oh my god, a lot of starting tomorrow. That's crazy. But I hope that I can say that it's my year, but at the same time, I thought 2020 was going to be my year, and we all saw how that turned out. Next question from my friend Sadiel. Hello, I haven't talked to you in a while, so I'm sorry about that. Future video ideas, tell us. So I have a few video ideas. I already mentioned the dessert person one. I want to make a video about creating a TikTok, because now that I have the phone, I have no excuse to not make a TikTok account. My battery is flashing, so I'll get through. Next question from my friend Paola, not to be confused with Paola, the one that I did the collab with. This Paola I met in middle school. And she asks, who's your favorite daughter? Now, that's a loaded question because you don't ask a parent who their favorite daughter is, but you guys don't know who are my daughters. So since you don't know who are my daughters, I guess that makes Paola my favorite daughter, even though she is older than me, but one day I'll explain that joke. And this concludes the Q&A portion of this video. Now stick around, it'll be a second for you, but a little while for me, for a compilation of unseen video footage. This video footage goes throughout the entire year from me, well, not the entire year, it's senior year, from driving my dream car and getting to do a car tour on my dream car, to going to the college board and seeing my friends, to doing the Jerusalem challenge that I mentioned previously. So if that seems like your cup of tea, you know, go to the next section over. You're almost done. Okay, I don't know if this video will ever see the light of day, but I have to document this. Today, I am in my dream car with Winston. Okay, so there's a giant screen in the way, but we are in...
It cuts off the non-desirables.
Yes,
so.
we are in the brand new 2021 Kia Seltos. I have seen over 200 videos on this. My FBI agent can attest. But this is my dream car. It really is. And so we're gonna take it for a little drive around the little block, because that's what we're allowed to do. But before we do, however, I want to show you around. This is the steering wheel. This is how I'm gonna look driving it. There's the blue sky, gauge cluster. It has the nice 7-inch digital gauge cluster. It's not completely digital, it's just a little like helper screen.
Hybrid
yes.
gauge cluster.
This is the 10.25 inch
That's so pretty
media screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I obviously do not have my Apple CarPlay linked because A, I do not have a cable, and B, this is not my car. But my Bluetooth is connected, however. I don't know if I was allowed to do that, but I still did it.
You can take it off.
Please don't sue me, Kia. Here is the Prindle. It's just a Prind.
The Prindle. Well, technically,
Prinds.
this could count as the dual.
So back there is a wireless charger. This is a remappable button that you can map to whatever you want. It is a custom button.
So cool.
Ignore my nails, by the way. They're crusty. If I were to own this car, I would map that cute little star button to Apple CarPlay because it's just easier. Here is the key. It is the Kia detonator key with remote start, panic button, and unlock. It's cute. It's got a nice weight to it. There is, in fact, a sunroof that I would love to utilize. Up there, there's like the lights and their touch. I don't know if that is on. Yes, it is on.
That kind of freaked me out.
I'm driving. I think it's that I'm running out of storage, unless I'm still recording in 4K.
I think you might be.
I might be recording in 4K. Yikes. But it feels weird. It brakes very abruptly.
Well, that's good.
This is how the back looks. This is me sitting behind myself. But these are the vents. There is a singular USB port with a little spot to place your phone. There's one map pocket. This is a little tight, but that's what he said. But here's the armrest, so you can chill. But this looks so good. I am shocked. It is beautiful. Hello, I look crazy, but today is the day. Today is the college board. I am stressed, to say the least. I am very, very nervous. I just hope I do good. Hello.
Hi.
You're very backlit, pero naman. M.
Hi.
College board.
Find everything.
Oh.
I hate it.
Hello.
Imagine biting my lip. I'm like biting my lip.
Ooh.
Oh shit. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Neither am I. But good luck.
You and you too.
Yes. Love you. I don't know.
That's you too?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hi. Love you.
Me too.
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhamba Jerusalema ikayalami ilonoloze uhambe nami
Okay, now we're wrapping up the video. You just saw the compilation vids that I have yet to edit, but I really hope that you enjoyed it. I want to do the final section, which is a brief thank you. I would like to say thank you to all my friends and all my family that have supported me tremendously this year. I want to say thank you to every single person that has ever ordered a cake from me, especially this year, because you're helping me out tremendously. And I want to say thank you to you guys for watching, because without you guys watching, I probably wouldn't be making these as elaborate as I do. But if I want to get specific with it, I want to thank Zoe, Kiara, Jessie, Yasara, Chadai, Kiara Suare, Alondra, Michael Pagang, Kimberly, Emily. If you've ever been in one of my videos, I would like to sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you help make my videos funnier, and I love spending time with you guys. But with those thank yous done and out of the way, this concludes my 2020 Thank You Next end of the year extravaganza special. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really hope that you enjoyed getting to see a more sit down version of me today. But any links to any videos that I talked about will be in the description below. I will try. And remember that I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in 2021, either tomorrow or Monday. So remember that I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in 2021. Have a great end of the year, and please be safe, wear a mask and social distance, and don't gather in groups larger than 10 people unless they are your immediate family. And if you live with more than 10 people, do not invite anybody over, because that is a lot of people that could get contagious. You get what I mean. Love you. Bye.